morning in today's checklist. 'Tis the season of feeling stressed out. All the shopping, the weather, the travel, it can really take a toll on our mental health this time of year. So here to help us keep some peace of mind is NBC News medical contributor Dr. Vin Gupta. Dr. Gupta, good morning.
Good morning.
So before we can relieve the stress that we're feeling, I think it might help to know what exactly is happening in our bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Tom was talking about the airport experience, and everybody's traveling, everybody's having to navigate colds. What are you going to buy people? There's a lot of stressful things happening, and so the brain goes into overdrive. We have a lot.
All I'm thinking about.
That's all you're thinking about,
Yes.
right? And you're going to forget things. It's actually going to impact your quality of sleep. So I'm sure that's what a lot of people are thinking about. Hormonal changes. You know, Dylan, if you're navigating a busy LaGuardia airport, what's actually happening in your body? Your cortisol levels spiking. That can actually impact insulin levels. We'll be talking about that later. Weight gain. We're eating. We're drinking. We're doing a lot of things. Weight gain is inevitable. And then, unfortunately, FOMO. You're looking at your social media feeds.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. It's socially, it's curated, causes a lot of depression and anxiety. And so those are the things that are actually happening to us internally.
Okay.
It's how it's making us feel, and that's what we're having to navigate.
Okay. Well, you're going to help us fix that.
Some tips. And
Yeah,
I'm excited to get to ask you about mindfulness, because this is very hard for me.
Yeah.
But you're going to help us out a little bit with how to do this easily.
You know, something that for beginners out there, I think it's easy to talk about meditation, Savannah. You just meditate, do it. Sometimes it just doesn't work. There's apps that can help you. It doesn't work. But, you know, I'm a lung doc. I often talk about just do deep breathing exercises, especially if you're new. Focus on the inhale. Actually count in as you're deep. One, two, so I do a 5 count on the inhale and a 5 count on the exhale. And if you're really anxious, you can actually extend the exhale out to even 10 seconds. If you're very anxious, put your hand on your belly and do some belly breaths. Actually do a forceful exhalation. These things can really calm down the heart rate. But there's a more advanced meditation exercise we could talk about. You know, soothe your inner critic. I feel like we spend so much of our time, especially in the holidays.
But a good one.
100%. Focusing on recriminations, self-criticisms, but flip the ratio. Actually focus on things, compassionate encouragements, things that you're proud of. Really flip that ratio, and you know, acts of self-care. I like an aerobic workout, followed by a massage occasionally.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Who does it? 100%. Whether it's eating out, whether it's my wife likes going and getting facials, whatever it is. Yeah. Focus on an act of self-care just once. It can really help.
So, in other words, the whole idea of Festivus isn't bad. An airing of grievances. Let's talk about you know, the physical stuff, like eating and drinking.
That's right. That's right. You know. How many times, as Savannah and I just talked about this yesterday, processed sugary foods, how many times have we been told, Al, these are bad for you? Yes. But what's actually happening is your insulin levels are spiking. That's actually causing that familiar crash after you eat something that's sugary. And then that spikes your cortisol. And then that has a bad impact on things like heart rate, on blood pressure. Trans fats, actually, you know, anything in, say, fried foods cause inflammation. Stress busters, things that we can actually do to combat this, Al. Oatmeal, baked oatmeal, increases your level of serotonin. That's a big deal. Makes you actually feel better. But you know, things that you want to also look out for: alcohol causes dehydration. We know that can spike your cortisol. Not a good thing. Way to combat that: skim milk, great hydrator. Actually, that calcium in milk can make you calm down. It's a great anxiety reducer. Black tea also. And hydrate. And hydrate.
That's right. All right. You know, it's the holidays, and we talk about, it's family, it's this, it's together. A lot of people are lonely at this time, and it just exacerbates what they're feeling.
Well, you know, we're going to focus on things that can really combat that. So I think, you know, we talk about sadness, we talk about loneliness, practice gratitude. These things might sound familiar to many of us, but they actually are proven to work. Practicing gratitude. Actually, what are you grateful for? Keeping a gratitude journal has been shown to improve emotions. Giving back. Many studies, Al, have shown that if you give back, if you volunteer, that actually makes you feel better, more connected to your community. Find something that you can volunteer, and reaching out. That is critical. If you reach out, technology, don't wait for somebody else. Exactly. Don't wait for somebody else to reach out. Be the first to do it. FaceTime if you can. And actually, it's been proven to enhance connectedness.
Great. This is some great advice.
Yeah,
thanks,
it is.
Al.
It feels good.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.